Good morning, familia. You're about to chill with the AMP artist that has the #1 hit song in the U.S. right now, familia. Straight out of Jamaica, OMI in the building.
Hey, what's up, man?
Welcome, OMI. I can't believe you're here this early, bro. We just partied last night.
My battery's on low, man.
We got a charger, man. What kind of charger do you take?
Man, I'm telling you, it's crazy, man. But I'm here with you guys, man. You're so energetic, so I'm trying to feed off your energy, if you don't mind.
But it's got to feel really good, right? I mean, it was just a few days ago that you find out that you have the #1 song in the country.
Oh, yes.
A song you've been working since 2012, and after all this time, you're like, yeah.
I mean, the hard work does pay off, at the end of the day, and I'm just happy that, I wouldn't trade the journey for the world. I mean, the journey has been so... something to be treasured,
Well, they always say it's all about the ride, not the destination.
Of course.
And so is there something that you picked up along the way that has prepared you to be at #1? That's a really bold statement.
So many things, man. First of all, being humble is one of the, and patient, has really, this is something that is helping me through this time, because I'm still able to stay focused. And,
right.
and that's the most important thing right now,
For those of you that are just tuning in, OMI's in the building right now. #1 hit song, Cheerleader. And last night, we threw a private party with our listeners and OMI at Miss Lily's. Grew up some awesome Jamaican food here, man. And you're so courteous to come in. For those of you that missed out on that, thank you, brother. You're going to do an acoustic set of Cheerleader in just a few more minutes. So I appreciate you doing that for your fans.
That's for those who missed it,
Absolutely, man. It's going to be super dope. So do you know, OMI, who it is that you pieced out of the #1 song? So far in 2015, there's only been 3 #1 hit songs. Yours is the 4th one.
Wow.
In 7 months.
Wow.
Do you know what 3 songs you pieced out?
Oh.
Do you have any idea who was up there with you?
No. I believe Wiz Khalifa. That was there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was right before you.
Right.
That was right before you, which was See You Again.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, Bad Blood was right before that.
And there's one other song.
There's one more, bro.
Man. Was it Walk Off the Earth? No.
Uptown Funk.
Uptown Funk.
Mark Ronson featuring Bruno Mars, bro.
Yeah.
Think about that for a second, homie. Hold on, think about that for a second.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
You're the 4th #1 song. Only 4 songs have been #1 in the last 7 months, and you're one of them, bro.
Oh, man, this is a big deal. I hope you know. I'm so excited right now. I know you can't tell, but I am very excited. I am.
I would imagine that it's overwhelming too, because as we're telling you this, you're like, oh yeah, because you can't think about that all the time, because then maybe the pressure will just get to you and like
and
get your head all crazy.
Earlier you mentioned what have I picked up along the journey, and this is one of them. Staying focused, staying humble,
right?
And being patient has really taught me that. So. This is just the beginning, I think. It's a pretty exciting time for everybody, but for me, this is just the beginning. It's time for me to really be focused and concentrate on the next move.
OMI, the creator of Cheerleader, is hanging out with you right now. OMI, if your father was still with us during this time, what do you think he would have said to you, his son, knowing that your song hit #1 in the United States, if he was still with us? I know he was a huge inspiration.
It's all I think about. It's very strange you asked me that question, because it's all I think about. Every time I'm done doing these promos and I go to my hotel room and I lay down on my bed staring at the ceiling, it's all I think about. What would my dad think? What would he say? What would his opinion be? And he's just a guy who's always proud of his family and proud of his accomplishment. And what is like a major accomplishment to him might not be for a lot of people, but I think that's what makes him special. He was so proud to have a son. When my mom gave birth to me, he was so happy, like this was the biggest deal that could happen to a man, and I think I've adopted that. I think that's the ultimate.
Your father unfortunately passed away when
I was 9 years old.
You're only 9 years old.
Yeah.
But even in that short span of time that you did get to be around him, his music and his love for music is what inspired you today, would you say?
Definitely.
What kind of artist was he?
Everything about him, not just his music, but everything about that man. It was like a hero to me. I have nothing bad to say about my dad. And not a lot of people, get to say this.
That's
so
true.
Big respect to him. Wherever he is.
Is there anything that he said to you that you overplay over and over in your mind?
Yeah. Ambition beats condition.
Mm.
You know, not because of your condition or your situation. You know, if you have ambition, you can always surpass that.
Absolutely, my
Some
man.
wise words.
Absolutely,
course.
man. Speaking of your childhood in Jamaica, man.
Mhm.
So, is it true that you love music so much and performing so much that you were rapping and singing and dancing on top of the desks? On
Yeah,
top
for
of
real.
desks at school?
Yeah, I mean, we were drumming on top of the desk. I don't know who was on top of the desk, man. I
I'll
don't
get
get
on
down
top of
like
the desk
that. You
right
know, I'm
now.
not that excited. But you know, that was also a part of the journey, also a part of the growth. I mean, the experience just, you know, taught me so much. I still keep in touch with a lot of my friends from back then, you know, and I really treasure this, you know.
Absolutely, bro. Did you ever get in trouble with your teachers for being flowing and rapping and drumming on desks all day?
No, I was the quiet type, you know,
Oh,
that you know, a lot of teachers didn't expect certain things from. You know, I still didn't get caught. You know, but, you know,
Are you still proud of it to today? I didn't get caught.
And they're just speaking so highly of me, you know, and but that's a good thing though.
He's so good because you haven't caught me.
Yeah, you haven't caught me.
OMI chilling with us, family. Coming up next, he's going to perform live for you an acoustic set of his #1 hit song, Cheerleader. If you missed out last night at Lily's, check out our social media. We got pictures up at Shoboy Show right now. It was an epic, epic night, and I thank you for that. And we also have a challenge for you, OMI, if you're down, because I know deep down inside you love rap.
Oh yeah,
And who
I
are
do.
your favorite rappers that you were inspired with?
Eminem, yeah, Biggie, of course Tupac.
Awesome. We got a challenge for you coming up next.
All
And
right.
if you complete that challenge, it has to do with one of your favorite rappers of all time.
All right.
If you complete that challenge, we got a surprise present for you.
All right,
You down?
all right, I'm down.
Coming up
He
next.
perked up real quick.
With OMI Familia, #1 hit song, Cheerleader. He'll be performing it acoustic style coming up next with our guitarist Shub in the house.